Welcome to the Visionary Series. This series is short conversations for leaders and entrepreneurs who know there is a different way to lead. One that isn't louder, faster, or more performative, but more grounded, more honest, and far more effective. This series isn't about strategy or motivation. It's about identity, self-trust, and the internal shifts that quietly change how you lead, decide, and move forward. I'm Danni V, and this is a conversation for leaders and entrepreneurs ready to lead for who they are, not what they think they should be. Before we talk about leadership presence, let's talk about something we don't name enough. How much of leadership is felt before a single word is spoken? And this is something I'm so deeply passionate about, teaching leaders, entrepreneurs, and business owners to understand the presence that they bring into a room is what shifts and changes their success. We spend a lot of time thinking about what we're going to say as leaders and business owners, how you'll explain something, how you'll position your message, how you'll even position yourself, how you'll hold the room. But long before you speak, something else is already at work. Your body, your nervous system, your energy. I didn't always understand this. I used to think leadership presence was something that came from being prepared, having the right words to say, the right data, the right answers. And again, that really does matter. But what I started noticing, both in myself and the people that I worked with, is how often we are leading from tension. I led for so long from the place where I always said to people, "Oh, I don't know what to say. I don't have the words." I was always so tense about saying the right thing that my presence showed up with that as well. Walking into rooms already braced, holding everything together. So many people I can see are managing that emotional load before anything has even happened. And people feel that. People notice that. Those customers, your followers, the people watching you can feel that tension. They may not consciously name it, but they do respond to it. Your team mirrors it. Conversations tighten or open based on it. The shift for me came when I stopped asking, what do I need to say here? Like I said, I was always wondering, always saying that I'm not saying the right thing. I don't have the words. But I stopped asking that and I started asking, what state am I bringing into this space? Because presence isn't passive, it's directive. When you're regulated, you don't need to assert authority because it's felt. When you're grounded, your words land really differently. When you're calm, people trust you more. And just as importantly, you trust yourself. You build that trust in yourself because you know who you are. This is why visionary leadership isn't about intensity. It really is about that steadiness, that calmness that you can bring into every single room and every single conversation, no matter how hard it is. The leaders who create the most impact aren't doing more, they're arriving differently. And I want that for you too. If this episode resonated, take a moment before moving on. Vision doesn't arrive through force or urgency. Believe me, it unfolds through clarity, presence, and self-trust. Let what stood out to you settle. Let what's no longer aligned fall away. And if this conversation is one you know another leader, business owner, or entrepreneur needs to hear, please do share it with them. Leave a 5-star rating and leave a review so other people can learn from this Visionary series. I'll meet you in the next episode of the Visionary series.